Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn how we can paint tulips in different ways. In the previous video I have already shown you how we can draw all these flower perspectives. So if you want to refer to this particular video, I have already provided a link into a description section. So let's start with the first one. We need to draw a simple tulip drawing. So I'm creating an oval shape and dividing this into multiple petals and creating one simple stem. So a basic drawing is enough. So I have created this basic perspective of the tulip. Now with the help of orange color, I'm using very light shade of orange and I'm covering this whole oval shape with the help of orange color. You can add little bit dark shade, little bit light shade, totally up to you, but I'm not doing anything fancy in here. I'm just painting this oval shape with the help of orange color, keeping more pigment at the lower section, and then with the help of pink color I'm going through this oval shape to create some petal kind of structure. So this is our first layer of the colors. So for this particular flower I'm going to do this much for now, and then we are going to come back to this particular flower and do more around it. But for time being, let it dry for some time after adding little bit of orange, little bit of pink shade into it. So basically you need to wetten this area with the help of pink color and orange color, or else you can apply water first and then apply all these color. This is also fine. Then you can add a stem at the base and let it dry for some time, and meanwhile we can paint another flower. Now let's create the second flower. So for the second one, again I'm creating a basic tulip drawing with 2 to 3 petals in it. And then this one I want to focus more on the white shade rather than the colors. So I'm keeping this particular flower more white. So what I'm going to do for this particular one, I'm applying a layer of water first. So apply a thin layer of water, go back and forth with the clean water and wetten this particular area. For this particular flower I'm going to use green, gray and pink color. So I'm going to apply a little bit of green shade at the base of the flower because the area is already wettened, so it will gonna spread a little bit, but that is absolutely fine. And then apply gray color around the oval shape, and then you can define few petal area with the help of pink color. Then with the help of pink color, add little bit of pink shade around the tip of the flower. Because our focus is on white area more, so I'm keeping the colored area little less as compared to the white. But to define the petal shape and all, you can use all these colors, and see how beautiful this flower is looking now. You can keep it like that also, or else you can do something else once it gets dried, but I want to keep it like that only. So now you can add a stem. Now we are done with this particular one. Now let's paint third one. So for the third one, again I'm repeating the same thing, creating an oval kind of shape, petals and stems. So you can do all these things based on your choice, your perspective, whatever drawing you want to choose, you can choose any drawing. Now this time again I'm wettening the area like we did for the second one, but for this time I'm directly using the pink color itself. So I'm using less pigmented color, so this is very light shade of pink, and applying thoroughly throughout the oval shape. Then when your sheet is still wet, you can add little dark pigments of colors around it. So I'm randomly adding the pink shade around the tip of the flower and the base of the flower. Literally for these kind of flower you don't even need any flower shape or anything like that. Just simply create an oval shape and start putting color into it. Define your petal area a little bit with some dark shade and light shade, and that's enough. So let's go back to the first one because this one is almost dried. So I'm adding more shades of pink into it so that we can see the petals more precisely. So I have applied a layer of pink color, and then I'm trying to blend it with the help of clean water. I don't want any hard edges, so I'm doing it with the help of damp brush and damp sheet. You can also apply a little bit of orange color at the base, and now you can see the flower much better as compared to the previous one. And let it dry for some time again. Now let's move to the fourth one. This one is the simplest one. You just need to apply pressure into your brush and move your brush towards left and right to create petals and to form an oval kind of shape. So basically I am moving my brush in such a way so that I can create a oval kind of shape with the help of blue color. So automatically I'm getting little bit of dark shade of blue and light shade of blue. That is what we need to do for this particular flower. I choose this particular technique whenever I have less time to do something like this. So see, this one is also quite good. With very less effort we can paint something like this. Now for the second one also I'm repeating the same thing, creating an oval kind of shape with the help of blue color with single stroke technique. So you just need to understand how much pressure you need to apply and in which direction you want to move your brush, and you can create some single strokes petals like this. But this time I want to create two different shades of color, so that's why I'm using purple color around the blue color. These two color gonna spread with each other and you will get two different shades of color into it. So basically these two are same, but for the first one we are using only one color, for the second one we are using purple color and blue color both. Now let's paint some white tulip. So for the white tulip you need a gray color only. So with the help of very light shade of gray color I'm creating an oval kind of shape. So this time I'm creating two flower. You can create one also, it's totally fine. So I'm creating two oval shape with the help of very light shade of gray color, and then you can add stems and leaves for this particular one. You can also create some background also, because you can see the white flower more precisely when you have more color at the background or you have more elements around the white flower. So let's add the stems. Now you can see, we can still see the white tulip, but I want to do more around it, but let it dry for some time. Meanwhile we can do this one. So with the help of pink color itself I'm creating some petals and a few elements at the tip of the flower, so that you can see the petals more precisely. You can keep this much also, it's also fine, but when you do something extra into it you can see the petals and flower shape in a better way. Same thing you can do for the first one as well if you want to, but make sure your previous color have dried, otherwise you will end up having messed up color into your flowers. Now because my flower is white, I'm creating little bit of background for this particular one. So I'm wettening the area around the flower and then adding green color around it so that we can see the white flower in a better way. But this step is optional. If you want to skip it, you can skip it. We don't want any hard edges, so apply more water around it, and then with the help of dark shade of gray color, just add more texture into your flowers so that we can see the petal area in a better way. I'm spreading it with the help of clean water, with the help of damp brush. I think this much is enough for the flowers, but you can also add a leaf into it. I'm going to add leaf for all the flowers, but I wanted to show you one more technique wherein we can create some petals like this into oval shape with the help of pink color only. So for the first layer I am using light shade of pink, adding a stem with the help of green color, and then with the help of dark shade of pink I'm going to do some overlapping of petals into it. But before that, let's add a leaf for this particular one. So tulip leaves are simple. You can just create a one stroke leaves like this. I'm not doing anything fancy for the leaves here, just creating a one stroke leaves around this so that we can see the white flower in a better way. To do some outlining with the help of gray color, but anyways we are going to do all these things with the help of gel pen, so we can do these things with the help of gel pen itself. But what you can do with the watercolor, you can create a fine outlining with the help of gray color. Now with the help of dark shade of pink, again I am creating some strokes around it so that we can see some light petals, some dark petals. So likewise, you can use only one color, you can use different shades of color, or you can use only one color having different shades in it. So likewise, you can paint all these flowers having different techniques into it. But whenever I paint any flower into loose form, I like to highlight the petals and everything with the help of gel pen. So I'm just doing an outlining of these flowers and petals with the help of pen. As soon as you add all these linings into your flowers, you can see your flower structure in a better way. But this is absolutely optional. If you don't want to do it with the help of pen, don't do it. Or else you can define a precise petal shape, flower shape with the help of pen also. So I'm doing this particular step for all the flowers that we have. And you can also add a leaf if you want to. So we are almost done with the flowers. I'm going to add leaves around my flowers with the one stroke technique. And we are almost done with today's painting. Hope you have liked this video. Do let me know if you guys have any feedback for me, and thank you so much for all your love and support and watching my videos. See you guys in the next video.